Akwaba means welcome in Ghanaian. Welcome back to a News You Can Use podcast broadcasted live from the headquarters in St. Louis, powered by B and Us LLC. Thank you to our sponsors from Reach, Kim Mosby Summers, and Frenchie's Wonders Healthy Place Botanicals. It is 9:51 Central Standard Time. 45 degrees in St. Louis, Missouri. 10:51 p.m. in New York, New York. It's 43 degrees. In my hometown of Dallas, Texas. What up, Big D? It's 9:51. It's 56 degrees. It is 3:51 a.m. in Lagos, Nigeria, and it's 83 degrees. It's 2:51 in Accra, Ghana, and it's 82 degrees. 10:51 in Havana, Cuba, and it's 72 degrees. The quote for today is, "It always seems impossible until it's done," by Nelson Mandela. It always seems impossible until it's done. That's quoted by Nelson Mandela. And that's so true. I be running around here having all these things to do, but and it do seem impossible. But once it gets done, then it's done. The work is done. So that means that we just got to keep trudging towards our goals and missions, purposes, and drives until it's done. We are going to introduce the Daily Refresh with John Lee Dumas so that he can explain to us why we take deep breaths for rejuvenation and renewal of our bodies. Do make sure that you follow our social media. We are B and Us LLC on Facebook. At FriendShare. That's me. I'm the host and creator of a News You Can Use podcast, founder of B and Us LLC. And one of the sponsors, Frenchie's Wonders Healthy Place Botanicals. Go shop with me. Instagram is at FriendShare, FRENCHAIRE. Do make sure that you leave messages on either Facebook or Instagram on what topics that you can use. Suggest or become a sponsor of an episode or a featured guest that we may interview on the podcast. The whole goal of the podcast is to provide unconventional information and facts and truths for the Aboriginal, melanated, African, Black communities across the diaspora, and also highlighting all things positive that us Black people are doing across the diaspora, highlighting your Black businesses, your brands, your products, your services, your positive music. Much love to you. Do continue to download and listen to the previous episodes and subscribe, rank, like, follow, and review this podcast so that we can continue to grow and be heard by more people. Thank you so much for listening to a News You Can Use podcast.
Free your mind while it's time. What's up with that? I got one thing on my mind. What's up with that? Revolution. Yo, that's Pharaoh Chiboba. Please make me die 1,000 deaths in a day, and then I won't jump in the front while you put it down for the good time. Put it down for the good time. Assalamu alaikum. Peace. Shalom, shalom. Hotel. Yeah, MIDT Records. B&B Productions. Rhythmic Sound. Love to rap. Yo, check it out. And all your local neighborhood stores.
And welcome back to a News You Can Use podcast powered by BNS LLC, sponsored by Frenchie's Wonders Healthy Place Botanicals, and Reach's Kim Mosby Summers. We're going to introduce our sponsor back on the line. Do go listen to episode 16 to hear the beginning of her interview. Thank you to our sponsors. And we're also going to announce something from from yesterday's SIUE Edwardsville Eugene Redmond writing workshop. Congratulations to them for celebrating 33 years of writing over there on the east side, on East St. Louis, Illinois. We ain't that far, y'all, so we are all unified. Amber Bookstore shops. We partner with the Eugene Redmond writing workshop. So, and thank everybody who bought books from us and sweatshirts and T-shirts. It was a beautiful Women's Month and combined with Black History Month program last night. Thank you to everyone who participated. And we have some great news about Marvin Gaye. This is the Daily Refresh with John Lee Dumas from Saturday, March 16th, 2019.
Hello, JLD here, and welcome to the Daily Refresh, where I'll share a quote to inspire the mind, gratitude to warm the soul, and guided breathing to energize the body. And remember, when you begin your day with the Daily Refresh, you're setting the stage for massive success. And now for today's quote from Pablo Picasso. Only put off until tomorrow what you are willing to die having left undone. Pablo Picasso. Maybe a little dramatic, but I think that's the kind of guy that Pablo was. But seriously, we can only procrastinate for so long. What is it that you want to accomplish in this world? Stop putting it off and just do it. And something unique to be grateful for today. How about a great hike up that mountain that you love, through the forest that you love, just a great hike out there in the wilderness, in nature, breathing it in, hearing the birds, a great hike. Now take a few seconds and think of something unique in your life that you're grateful for. It will warm your soul. And now it's time for guided breathing. We're going to follow the ancient practice of Samavriti, which means equal breathing. This will reduce stress, increase focus, elevate your mood, and energize your body. So grab a seat and remember, all breathing is through the nose, and we'll be breathing in for a count of 4, out for a count of 4, a total of 5 times, which will fully circulate amazing oxygen into your body. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 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 2, 3, 4. Relax. All 5 cycles are now complete. Your body is now fully energized with the life-giving power of oxygen. And congratulations, you've completed the Daily Refresh. And if you're not already, subscribe to the Daily Refresh on your favorite podcast app, and a new episode will be delivered every day. And if you're not listening to the Daily Refresh on Alexa, you can visit thedailyrefresh.com and watch my guided tutorial to make the Daily Refresh your flash briefing. So with a simple voice command, you'll be on your way to daily vitality. Lastly, you can leave me a message at thedailyrefresh.com of what you are grateful for, and I might just feature it in an upcoming episode. Now go conquer your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Marvin Gaye would have been 80 years old. It's been 47 years since What's Going On, the album, which is 6 in the Rolling Stones top 500 and greatest albums of all time.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, that's wonderful.
There was a ceremony in Hollywood for Marvin Gaye from the United States Postal Services. There is a unveiling of a Marvin Gaye commemorative forever stamp.
Oh, wonderful. That's right. You're kidding.
My thinking was that Marvin Gaye is universal. He belongs to all of us and not just Hollywood.
Yes.
I contacted the United States Postal Services to ask why we could not have an unveiling in St. Louis, Missouri. They then said yes, and then they came back and they said, well, it might be too confusing, but what we will do is something that we've never done before. So on April 3rd at the Grandale Theater in St. Louis, Missouri, the United States Postal Service is collaborating with a group of artists, and we will be having what they call a subsequent unveiling of the Forever Stamp for Marvin Gaye, and it is of the first issue of the Constitution.
What time?
It's 10 o'clock in the morning in Grandale Square in the Grand Arts Center District. Everybody's invited. It's free and open to the community at no charge. We're excited about it because they're excited about it. And today I had opportunity because I don't know if you know a backstory on what's going on is that there were two NFL football players who met him and became friends. And when the song was introduced to him from two of the four tops, Marvin didn't want to do it. And so they encouraged him, and he was like, no, I don't want to do it. Let the originals do it. And then these football players, one is Lem Borney and also Mel Farr, who have become very good friends. And yes, and so they encouraged him, and he said, well, I don't want to do it, but the only way I'll do it is if you will do it with me. And he taught them the language and whatever else. So when you hear, hey man, what's going on? That's those two guys. And so Mel Farr had a heart attack and passed away, unfortunately. And I've been able to reach out to Mr. Barney, and we're hopeful that he will be in St. Louis to tell people about his role. And he's got a gold record when Marvin received one for what's going on. Additionally, I reached out in the research to find the photographer who shot that album, and he's been kind enough to give me a limited use of the images. And so I have reached out to some former clients who are going to blow the images up. So that's what you'll see when you come in Grandale. And also there's a commemorative book. And we'll also have those images from that album in the book. So we're inviting everybody to come out. The books are free. Come and join us, and let's say to this man, hello, thank you for the work that you've done. And so we'll be doing a series of interviews, one starting tomorrow at 95.5 at 2 o'clock. There's one with Bernie Hayes at 8 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. There's also one with Christine Mullen on April 2nd. At 12 noon, and there's also a tentative schedule with Channel 2 News. So thank you.
And Margie Hollins made it all happen.
Yay!
This is one of the hats she's wearing now. National Women's Month. And Marvin Gaye's sister and his uncle or somebody was there. of you cry. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. Oh, not answer for only love can conquer. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving. Oh, yeah, yeah. Take it light, take it soft, punish me with brutality. Talk to me, honey, so you can see what's going on, what's going on, yeah, what's going on. Tell me what's going on. Ooh, hey, baby. Everybody thinks we're wrong. They do. Mama, who are they to judge us? Simply because our hair is long. People, you know, we've got to find a way to bring some understanding. Yeah, pick it nice, pick it tight. People don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, so you can see what's going on, what's going on. Yeah, what's going on? Wanna know what's going on? All right. Oh, baby. What's going on? Wanna know, I wanna know, baby. What's going on? Na. I wanna know what's going on, baby. Yes,
Y'all hear
I
them
wanna
congos?
know what's going
Them
on
African drums
right
jamming.
now. Oh, what's going on? Tell me, yeah, what's going on? Yeah, bring it down a little bit, Eddie. Yeah. When will it end? When will people start getting together again? Things will get better. The newspaper read. What else is new, my friend? Besides what I read, ain't find no work, ain't find no job, my friend. Money is tighter than it's ever been. Hey man, I just don't understand what's going on across this land. What's happening, brother? Hey, what's happening? I wanna know, I wanna know. Things still get down when we used to go with things. Now all up when I'm getting. Do you think they have a chance? And tell me, friend, how in the world have you been? Tell me what's out. I want to know what's in. Woo! What's the deal? What's the deal, man? What's happening? What's happening, brother? What's happening? What's happening, brother? I want to know what's happening. What's happening, my man? Been gone a long, long time. Now I'm back on the scene. What's happening, brother? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, brother? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Leave me a voice message to let me know what's happening with you. Obarigani, what's the news? Obarigani means what's the news? What's the good news? What's the word in Swahili? Rise in power to our dear brother Marvin Gaye, to my sister Shawnette Michonne Anderson, my cousin Jimmy Washington, my business partner Roland Young, my brother in my life's works who I dedicate along with my children, Joseph Jr., Frenchier II, Melchizedek, and Sarai. Dedicate my life's work to this brother, Toby T. Lee of Type Vision Media. Rise in Power, Darren Sills, Michael Brown Jr., Von Derrick Myers. Too many to name. Sanford Gilmore, my cousin. We give thanks in moment of silence to all of our transitioned ancestors. This is my big sister, y'all, from my chapter at Southern Methodist University to the captivating Kappa Mu chapter of Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Make sure you do cop my sister Rhonda Nicole's EP wherever you buy your music. That's Apple, CD Baby, wherever. It's called Nuda Veritas. Nuda Veritas. Veritas. Y'all listen to my favorite soul lover. Salute to the women everywhere.
Well, I might sail away on an ocean, find my own private paradise. an ocean, finding peace in your angel eyes. You and me are the perfect solution to one another, longing to behold, open wide for this love revolution, and the waters of freedom will flow. And I know this much is true, yeah, 'cause I got you, my soul lover. Mm-hmm. My soul lover. In these days of instant gratification, seems like no one has time for romance. But I trade all things complicated for the simple joy of holding your hand. A girl like me don't take nothing for granted. Love like this don't come around every day. When the seed hasn't properly planted, the flower that blooms will take your breath away. And I know this much is true, yeah. Oh, 'cause I got you, oh, my soul lover, my soul lover. Oh, this much is true. And I know this much is true, yeah. Oh, 'cause I got you, my soul lover. Ooh, my soul lover.
Welcome back to a News You Can Use podcast powered by BNS LLC, sponsored by Reach, rendering encouragement and capturing hearts, Kim Mosby Summers, and Frenchie's Wonders Healthy Place Botanicals. Govern yourselves accordingly to these announcements. Your host, Frenchier, will be presenting at the Financial Education Fair April 3rd from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at City Hall, Rotunda, 1200 Market Street, St. Louis, Missouri. The Financial Education Fair taking place April 17th, 2019 from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Slate, 1520 Market Street. The Financial Education Fair taking place at April 26th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Better Family Life, 5415 Page. Do find all Money Smart Month events on the Money Smart Month website for St. Louis or whatever your state is. Just go Google Money Smart Month. That takes place in April. Kylar.io. That's spelled KYLAR.io. That's actually the website. Introducing Blockchain for Teens free workshop taking place April 13th, 2019 at Flow Valley for ages 13 through 18 years old. Register today because it is first come, first serve. You lose, you lose. On eventbrite.com. What students will learn: intro to blockchain, intro to cryptocurrency, initial coin offerings, cash, credit versus crypto, government regulations, legal form, life insurance and beneficiaries, taxes, wallets, centralization versus decentralization. Kylar.io Blockchain Conference 2019 takes place in July. Go ahead and register for that as well. That's the Youth Entrepreneur Blockchain Conference taking place in July 2019. That's also on Eventbrite, or go to the website Kylar.io. KYLAR.io. Thank you. And see you at the subsequent unveiling of the Marvin Gaye Forever stamp in Grandel Square, April 3rd. Stay tuned for more pop-up shops where you can actually purchase Black books and cultural books and financial books, children's books, all kinds of books, shea butter, art, clothing, Canaris, with Amber Bookstore LLC. Go to www.amberbookstores.com. You can also shop your books there as well. Thank you so much. Also, go to beanduslllc.com. That's B as in beautiful, E as in everything, A as in apple, N as in nice, D as in deliver, U as in universal, S as in superstar, L as in light, L as in love, C as in Charlie.com. That's beanduslllc.com. Thank you. And welcome back to a News You Can Use podcast broadcasted live at the headquarters in St. Louis, Missouri, powered by B&S LLC. Thank you to our sponsors, Reach, Rendering, Encouragement, and Capturing Hearts, Kim Mosby Summers, and Frenchie's Wonders Healthy Place Botanicals. Have a listen to our ancestor and master teacher, Dick Gregory, on our other master teacher and ancestor, Malcolm X. Rise and power to them both.
Also, Malcolm X, when we sued to get the autopsy, wondered why did the government have the autopsy when that wasn't a federal crime? Huh? Mm-hmm. Why did the government have the... So we got the autopsy, we found out why. If you remember, when Malcolm X was in the Ottoman ballroom speaking, somebody threw a smoke bomb in the back of the room, and trying to get out and screaming and hollering. 3 blacks ran up to the front of the stage with guns and fired up at Malcolm. Remember that? Mm-hmm. When we get to autopsy, all the bullets in Malcolm is going down. Which means the CIA and them didn't trust them Negroes enough to give them real bullets. And then the CIA have admitted now that they did rinse the Ottoman ballroom 2 weeks before Malcolm was in. That's where they cut the panels. And they didn't say this. I'm saying that's where they cut the panels in the wall. Mm-hmm. So it's been going on and on and on.
Showing love to my people out there. Met these good people after Michael Brown Jr. was murdered. And they created an organization called Hands Up United, in which I learned one of their programs taught me how to code through their JavaScript Justice program. So I do want to say shouts out to Hands Up United. Much love. I'm going to show some love to my peeps from the Lou. I'm going to play Tef Poe. Don't Judge Her, featuring my girl Tara T. Off of the Tef Poe Black Julian album.
My girl sent me a text, asked me could we have sex. I was working on my dream, now my girl is upset. I got faith in myself, she got faith in me too. Can't escape it, I come from nothing, my mercy is proof. I sip only on brown liquor, don't need me no goose. Know some strippers I don't remember, got love for the crew. I don't judge them, I'm screaming, fuck it, the judgment's for you. Know some young that's getting money, got choppers and shit. See them gangsters, it's all around them, no doctors and shit. White America never loved them, they die for the shit. Skirting through your hood like a fucking asshole. Young, black, and natural. Rest in peace to Castro. She be on that Gucci Mane, but I be on that Absol. Let the player touch it. If you with it, I might ask twice. In the epicenter, blowing loud like it's a bagpipe. See me when you see me, you don't need no fucking flashlight. Drive by, homicide. Every day my niggas pray. I say a prayer to G.O.D. I know that she gon' make a way. Rapper, not no activist. Fuck all of these activists. Keep one in the chamber. Case they coming after this. Don't judge the black woman, cause I love the black woman. Ain't a soul in this universe above the black woman. P.O.E. I'm saying.
Candy Kush, Purple Kush, Hindu Kush, in my brain. Say a prayer to G.O.D. I know that she gon' make a way. Candy Kush, Purple Kush, Hindu Kush, in my plane. Say a prayer to G.O.D. I know that she gon' make a way. Candy Kush, Purple Kush, Hindu Kush, in my plane. Say a prayer to G.O.D. I know that she gon' make a way. Candy Kush, Purple Kush, Hindu Kush, in my plane. Say a prayer to G.O.D. I know that she gon' make a way.
You talk shit on the internet, but you don't got no killers. Give a fuck about my enemies, cause I don't got no feelings. I wrote this for LeGrand, wish I could smoke one with them. Tell the niggas that killed them, I will never forgive them. She got lots of ass, it's not my fault, I truly like that shit. She got every pistol that I own and I invite the shit. Girl, don't hold that weed, we smoke that tree so you could like the shit. Change my style up just like this, fuck boy bound to bite my shit. Fresh about the slum, with another one like how you doing? Perpetrator speak on me, I don't reply, my mind is blowing. Land of the brave ones, and my mama made one. His sensei was kinda loose, I do not embrace him. I'm on fire in the highest smoking tree, like that's my thing. I think violence is a novelty, excuse me for my pain. Ain't no zone down, in the zone now, smoking strong now. Police know I smoke that dope, I think I'm Cheech and Chong now. Russia stole the election, then put that shit up in your face. My mind that's erection is probably harder than in the safe. Married to that Mary. I don't need no more. Donald Trump gon' send us all to hell, and I don't see no more bullet holes piercing through your Rari. They go through your body. Candy Kush in my Swiss is sweet. I forgot about it. Yeah. Don't judge her, 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 don't judge her. She run up for the boy, hey, run up for the boy, hey, run up for the boy, hey, don't judge her, 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 don't judge her. She run up for the boy, hey, run up for the boy, hey, run up for the boy. Don't judge her, 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 don't judge her. Roll up for the boy, hey, roll up for the
Candy Kush, purple Kush, Hindu Kush, in my brain. Play a predator, G.O.D. I know that she gon' make a way. Candy Kush, purple Kush, Hindu Kush, in my plane. Say a predator, G.O.D. I know that she gon' make a way. Candy Kush, purple Kush, Hindu Kush, in my plane. Say a predator, G.O.D. I know that she gon' make a way. Candy Kush, purple Kush, Hindu Kush, in my plane. Say a predator, G.O.D. I know that she gon' make a way.
don't judge, don't judge.
Hearts. Where it started from was, and I like to say it's bigger than me, but where it started from is because I felt the need for women to be able to love each other, support each other, inspire each other, lift them up. I just met her today.
Yes.
Technically, laid eyes on her today.
Right.
But I love her.
Right.
Okay. So when we learn,
I
first
feel
of all,
that.
to love ourselves, we can share that love with another woman. And then, of course, what she has embedded in her, she's going to go out and share this love with other women. So now we got an avalanche effect. And I always say that we need the avalanche effect. The bigger this thing is, the better. So when I really started this, it started out in the early 2000s as a ladies' luncheon to grab ladies with this concept. And there was 15 of us there.
Okay.
And 11 of us, I believe, was in the building, and the remaining were in a different state. So everybody was mailed what they needed to have for the day, minus the out of towners couldn't enjoy the luncheon. And after it was over, there was a large response for that. And I literally heard God say that was good, but that wasn't enough. So the concept was, let's pull these women together. Let's first show them love.
Okay.
Sometimes you can't always teach it with just a verbalization type thing. So
Okay.
I fixed a great lunch. I gave everybody a gift bag with some neat stuff inside, some things that they can use, some inspirational wordings. I even gave them some feminine facts and exercises to take out time for themselves.
Okay.
So the whole bottom line of it is teaching a woman to love, support, inspire, get along.
Okay.
Not just in an environment where you're comfortable, but possibly an environment where you're uncomfortable. Meaning, I was at the grocery store one day,
All right.
and there was a lady in front of me, a lady behind me, and the lady behind her. So as I came up to the register to pay for things, the lady behind me says, "Oh, I like your coat."
All right.
And I said, "Oh, thank you so much," with that smile that I have. And then, all right, call coming in. And then there was a lady behind her that kind of went. So then it was time for me to pay, and I grabbed my purse. And the same lady said, "Oh my goodness, I really love that purse. That's really cute." And I said, "Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that."
Okay.
I then pulled out my wallet, not plugging the company I absolutely love, but I love this company, and a matching wallet.
All
And
right.
the lady said, "Oh my God, and you have a wallet to match that purse.
Nice.
That is adorable." And I said, "Thank you." Well, the lady behind her, her eyes went so far in her head, she looked like she was having a seizure. It was like, so I caught all of that and I directly gave her contact. I gave her eye contact
All right.
beyond the lady in front behind me, and I smiled and I said, "And how are you today?" So what I did was I forced an uncomfortable situation for the young lady who didn't know that I could see her and her actions against me, whom I've never done a thing to her.
Okay.
And so when I did that, it broke an ice, at least for the moment. Now, how the rest of her day went, I don't know. But when I said, "And how are you today?"
What
with
she
a
did?
smile, she turned to me and she smiled and she's, "I'm good, and you?" So see, this
So
is
you
what I
changed something.
mean by sometimes you'll have an uncomfortable situation. And that's what I do with Reach. So I house these women together that has grown tremendously. Um, and I pull them together. And what I do is I'll hire all women to create a program. So I'll have a ministry, a ministerial speaker, and one platform or one portion of the program is called "You Don't Know My Story." That's where God has blessed me with some awesome women or an awesome woman per year that can come on, tell her super story
That's
of how
blessing.
she's gone through, come out, and where she is. And what has
I
happened
love
with
that.
it's opened up a lot of women to be able to speak, because the very first person that I had a very abusive molestation type, horrible.
Come on.
And a lot of people know her, but yet I said, "How would you like to do this?" I expect yes in everything I ask for, but I'm
Yeah.
adult enough to accept no. But when I
Yes.
ask you for something, my expectation, I'm not asking for anything I don't expect to receive.
Already.
Why ask?
Already.
Why ask?
I
Now,
love
if
your
you
spirit.
tell me
That's where I
no,
walk.
I'm adult enough to handle no. But if
Sure.
I ask you, I'm accepting yes. Expecting yes. And so this young lady did take this position unexpectedly because she's really shy. But she told her story, and I told her it will open a door for you, it will open a door for others, and everybody will begin to heal. And that's exactly what happened. So this young lady told her story, her inbox became flooded. "Oh my God, I didn't know you had gone through that. This, that, and the other has happened to me. I've never talked to anybody about it." So, in sharing, you can receive healing as well as giving someone a boost to heal.
I'm a
Because
living witness.
we are suffering in silence. And it's killing us every single day.
Come
And
on.
I might not be
Come
able
on.
to speak the experience of molestation and rape and abuse. I may not be able to speak that, but what I can do is get resources. I can gather some of these women together that can speak to you and get you to understand we can do this. We just need the proper help.
It's real.
And so I also have a female photographer that captures every moment of what's going on. We do a group
Wow.
photo together that shows everybody that was there. I'll usually have like a musician of some type. It's been wonderful, whether it's singers, violinists. This year we have violinist Belle Daris. She's going to perform.
Oh, I love Belle Daris.
she'll
She's
be there.
amazing. She's a
She
violinist.
is
Shouts to
awesome.
Belle.
Awesome. So she'll be there this year. I actually have a session that's brand new this year.
Okay.
It's called Mind Your Business.
Mind your what you say?
It's called Mind Your Business. Now, when you say mind your business, your mind goes into a certain area.
It does.
And it also goes into, okay, they can really tell us, you gossip too much, mind your business, or you in so-and-so's business, mind your business.
What you gonna do, Kim?
It's different.
It's gonna be different, Kim?
It's different.
Come on.
Because see, mind your business. What I want to say to you is, if you are suffering and you need counseling, I have somebody on hand that's going to steer you to where you need to go.
That's powerful.
You need to mind your business.
You really do.
So we'll have a therapist on hand that will direct you where you need to go. All right.
That's deep.
Another
I love that.
Mind your business. Young lady who's had some issues. I don't want.
What kind of issues?
I want
In
to say
general.
single parenting,
Okay.
maybe young pregnancy, maybe job loss,
Okay.
maybe things like that.
All
But
right.
she has her own business.
Okay.
You can do it if you mind your business.
Ooh.
Get that thing together. There's
I love
another
that.
young lady who will be speaking, Kathy Archie. Erica Crenshaw is that person that's going to be speaking at Second Mind Your Business. Kathy Archie is another speaker, and her business is called Dream Mind Your Business. She is also a single mom who had to endure a couple of things to get where she is.
All right.
And now she's a business owner of what do you call it? CPR.
Salute to the queens.
CPR. She's going to teach you things. She comes in homes. She does different types of settings and groups. So mind your business. You can get there. Okay. Outside of us gossiping and talking too much and getting into other people's business, we need to get it up here and in here so that we can mind our business.
Kim,
Okay?
I literally
So-
just now what is this? This is Monday. Just Saturday at the Machinist Hall, just talked to a sister who is a counselor, telling her that I want her on the podcast to talk about mental illness. You must mind your business, because if you're not concentrating on your mind, like your physical brain and the wellness of what you're putting inside of your spirit, from the words you're reading to the music that you're listening to the TV that you're watching, to everything, you have to mind your. And then personally, now see, I have a degree in psychology and a degree in sociology. So personally, I feel that every Black American in the United States of America, KKK, should be under some kind of psychotherapeutic solutions, cognitive behavior counseling, at the least counseling, just to unravel from the post-traumatic slave syndromes and all the effects of our ancestors being kidnapped and taken brought here to America. Just on the fact of that, I say every Black American, and then even beyond just Black America, just African, just melanated, period. I implore all of y'all to start seeking some counseling, some therapy, some psychotherapy.
That has a lot of truth to it, but the thing about it is, and this is why Christy, I didn't plug her name, Christy Daniel will be the Mind Your Business in that area.
Okay.
And she's an awesome speaker. So I've had one-on-one contact with her in conversations. And on the spiritual side, she's wonderful. On the counselor side, she's wonderful. Here's the thing, people. When we talk about counseling, the very first thing that comes to mind is, I'm not crazy. And that is so true. So when we get to that point of understanding, craziness is not what it takes to qualify for counseling.
No, it doesn't.
It's a cry out for help. Some things are bigger than you, and you need someone with a little expertise to bring that thing out. So this is why Christy will be there, is to encourage you. If you need help, please seek help. In many areas that thing could rise up and cause you to need help. You can get overwhelmed in some of the things you do, and all of a sudden you need somebody to talk to. So let's not get the concept that you have to be crazy. This is why we don't get counseling, because we don't want to be labeled.
Well, crazy isn't crazy, because that's not even the right word. That's not even the right word to just demonstrate mental health and and mental health. Because I have bipolar, and I'm not crazy. I run several businesses. I run several businesses. So I'm not crazy. There's no dissonance of my mind. I'm aware of everything that's going on, and I'm cognizant of everything going on. But my serotonin levels are off. There's an imbalance.
Exactly.
And there's an imbalance. So it's not even has nothing. It's far from the word crazy. We have to get away from these stereotypes and using these words that have nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Right.
The thing isn't weird. Give the right adjective to a thing. You know how we tell our children, use your words?
Yes. Yeah, and it's so true. I mean, I'm glad that she touched on that, because once we learn what is really going on, we're better to get that help. That chemical imbalance is no joke.
It's not.
So once you learn that, you'll get help. I want to kind of, since I started plugging some people, I do
Go
have
all the way.
my mind ministry is Blessed Without Words. We have a fantastic group. This is really different for me this year, not the mind, but the group. This is actually not a one gender group, and it's definitely not age limited. So it's going to be a blessing. I have babies up to 30 years old in this mind ministry that was coming and going to bless you guys like crazy. Jamelia Moon Jackson is our photographer. The person that is actually doing the You Don't Know My Story is Taryn Walton. She has a book out. You guys have to read that book.
All right.
Come out and support.
Salute,
She'll
sister.
have the books on hand. And then my ministerial speaker is actually Sierra Rivers. She is a ticking time bomb for God. You have to hear her. She's a psalmist, so she's probably going to throw some of that out there. And not only that, so you want to come out because you guys actually will receive a program booklet, and it has the bios of everybody on the program and some information about myself and others. It also includes a unlimited dinner. Now, when I say unlimited, a lot of people think you're going to get, and if you've been there, you know, you're not going to get 2 meatballs and a wingette. When your plate is fixed and there's more food and I've never run out, come back and fill your plate again. And if the event is over and there is still more food, come and make a to-go plate. Now, I don't really want you to try to feed the family and poo-poo in them. Okay.
You gotta let us know. You gotta let us
You
know.
can take one plate home with you, okay? So if your husband, you might have to stop at McDonald's, okay? But what I always tell the women that are there, look behind you. If there's a line behind you, be mindful and
Hey, Kim.
considerate of what you're doing, okay? So we can't feed poo-poo in them.
That's great.
I also give a unlimited dessert buffet. I've never run out of anything, and I prepare for 200 women.
Come on now.
I give out gift bags with some wonderful stuff, and I'm going to bless my guests today
Oh,
with last year's book because I
I'm
have
so
it on
excited.
hand, and a gift bag from
What a
last
blessing.
year. Okay, so
See,
she's definitely
the blessings keep overflowing.
there you go. So I'm gonna just kind of give her an insight on what's going on. Tickets are on sale, guys. I do have tickets. They are $35. Oh, what I didn't remember, you get one of these neat t-shirts. Who does that for $35? Who's feeding and clothing?
Come
on. I'm feeding and clothing. I'm giving you gifts. The t-shirt is also included in that $35 gift ticket. Okay.
Come on.
So the fundraiser is on the event is Saturday, June the 29th at 3:30 p.m. It roughly runs until 7. We're at the Charles Roach Legacy Center, which is 11015 Old Halls Ferry Road. Tickets are on sale. You can reach me through Facebook. You can comment, post, inbox. I'll make sure I'll get these tickets out to you. We'll connect some kind of way. I do have a Cash App set up for the funds. If you want to get your ticket prepaid now and pick up later, you can actually Cash App me at $2 REACHU. Letter U. Okay, so it is $2 reach you, the letter U.
Here too.
Okay. All right, guys. So here's the tickets. We want to go with. Can you see that?
Yes.
The $2 REACHU. All right. They are $35. You can contact me, and what I am expecting is a sellout.
Hey.
I am not holding any tickets, guys. I'm not holding any seats. It's
Sell
first come,
out.
first serve.
Sell
okay?
out.
Sell out. And just know, I have never run out of food. Let me say, God has blessed me with my 4th year on the platform of this level.
What a blessing that is.
But on this level, I'm year 4, and I am already working on year 5. It's going to be awesome. 5 is going to be fun and awesome. So for those speakers that are on board, again, Sierra Rivers, Taryn Walker, Jamelia Moon Jackson, Blessed Without Words Mind Ministry, Kathy Archie, Christy Daniels Nielsen, Erica Crenshaw, and Bill Darris. That is my group of women in the lineup. You guys don't want to miss it. So if you have any more questions on any of the reach information, please feel free to reach out to me But before we get to the Reach, this Saturday, March the 23rd, Reach has its first fundraiser.
Hey,
Well,
we
you guys
need
come
you.
out,
Support.
You know what?
Show love to
This
Black
is the
businesses,
thing.
not just Black people.
Exactly.
Everybody can
Come out,
show
let's
love
support.
to this Black business.
Yes. I was speaking to someone on Saturday before last, and this is what I said, and I continuously say it now. I don't need any more fans.
You don't need no fans?
Mm-mm.
I don't need no fans either.
I need supporters.
I need supporters. We need
Okay.
supporters.
Fans are
Go
wonderful.
to supporters.
Okay.
Hey, blessings to supporters. Hey.
I still got to move on too. So, March 23rd, 12 to 4. Address is 17, oh my goodness, 1371. I'm sorry, 71. I thought that sounded weird. 71. Guys, I'm so wrong.
That's all right. Go get yourself together. We're gonna play. We're gonna play
72.
Thank you.
7213.
We need the right address. 7213.
North Lindbergh. 7230. I've done that so much. 7213B, North Lindbergh.
North Lindbergh.
It's location of 907 Dance Studio. I am selling combination plates. It was $10. Fried rice. You can have ham, which is turkey. I'm not doing pork. It's turkey ham. Plain fried rice, vegetables only. And also hot braised chicken and a medley vegetable. Sweet. There'll be desserts on hand for purchase as well. There'll be for sure cupcake boxes. Before in the box, cupcakes are $2 each, but there's a setup of 4 that you can pay $6 and get those 4 cupcakes. Okay, so $2 saving. We'll also have pound cakes. Various flavors of pound cake because I love experimenting with flavors. I will have a 7-Up cream cheese pound cake. I will have a 7-Up cream cheese lemon pound cake. And there will also be an orange pound cake with, what do you call that? Orange, what's that orange soda?
I don't know.
Crush. Gosh, orange crush, okay? There'll also be turtles, which are, anybody that says, okay, they bought this from me before, the name is Squirtles. Why is it Squirtles? Because they're square turtles.
Square turtles.
So the
Squirtles.
chocolate covered pretzels, chocolate covered marshmallows. Just come on out. So bring the funds in and support the ladies of Reach, okay? Sponsors have been in abundance. I want to plug Paula Mood Itini for Mood to Travel. She's great, guys. If you want some traveling, Paula is the one to look up. She's a great sponsor and have been since day one. One of my big sponsors for this year is Erica Crenshaw. She's putting a gift in every single gift bag because God woke her up one morning and told her what to do. She's obedient enough to do it. Tanya Graham has also sponsored a young lady to be able to show up at the event on her. Carla Koala Bear on Facebook has sponsored 2 women to do seating there. And also Tina Turnipseed of T-Seed Executive Productions and Extravagant Events. She has purchased 10 desserts. So if you come into next week, this coming Saturday, and buy a plate and mention T-Seed Executive Production, you get a dessert for free.
Hey.
And also with Paula Mood Itini, if you buy a plate and mention Mood to Travel for 2 people, buy a plate, get the second one for free.
Oh, y'all got to hook up.
Mention that if you order your plate and then you get and check out and say, oh, Mood to Travel, it's too late. When you order your plate, say, hey, Mood to Travel is the way to go, or just mention Mood to Travel. So that's only for 2 people, and those 2 people do not qualify for that free dessert. So you don't get a double. All right.
That's a blessing.
Those that want the dessert, you mention T-Seed, and I'll make it real short for you because it's long. T-Seed Executive.
Spell that.
T-S-E-E-D. Letter T Seed. Mention T-Seed Executive Productions, and you'll get a $5 dessert for free with the purchase of your $10 meal.
That is so hot.
A lot going on.
That's a blessing. Like, y'all have so many opportunities. Like, I love to eat. I've been losing weight for real, Kim, but I love to eat. And I love to eat good food. And I'm away from my mama. I'm away from my down south home cooking. So I love to eat. I'm going.
Come out.
Are y'all coming? I'm coming.
Come on,
What's the date
I
again?
need it.
Where's the location?
March the 23rd, 7213B, because it's in a little strip. So it's 7213B, North Lindbergh, which is the Hazelwood Business Park Plaza.
I've been there.
I know nothing about this, but somebody told me it's on the strip with Jay's, which is a lounge or something.
It is. You're right. You're right. Jay's is at the end. You're right.
Right there, and it's from 12 to 4. First come, first serve. I have approximately 15 or more prepaid plates. They will be prepared first. And if your plate is prepaid, please don't come in and ask me why your food is cold.
I'm
going to prepare your plate as to make sure you get
Y'all gotta get
plate.
hip.
Okay.
How much are the plates?
Plates are $10.
That's amazing. That's easy.
Okay.
It's easy.
Everything's gonna be prepared by myself. So I want you guys to come out and have a. As a matter of fact, come meet me. Okay?
Yeah, come meet. Meet our sponsor.
My own celebrity. I am
Kim Mosby Summers, y'all. That's our sponsor. You can be a sponsor too.
You can definitely be a sponsor. Thank you for plugging that. You want to be a sponsor? Please inbox me for more details. I need help, and more help.
Come on now.
Okay, so come out, support. Call me for sponsorship. All the sponsors will actually be posted in the program book, okay? So that other people can know how to find your services.
More marketing.
So,
that's why you should be sponsors. Like much, if you have a brand or a business, you should take every opportunity to be sponsors of a brands that have similar mantras to your own. So because it's free, it's not free marketing, but it's marketing. It's marketing. A different, another avenue for marketing. Yes, it is.
Networking is everything. Some of my businesses that I receive is because I donated something for somebody's bag.
You did what? You donate. What does that mean?
See, let me tell you, support comes in a lot of ways.
Come on.
Okay. So the first thing people think when you say support, they think you have to financially give.
They do.
That's not all the time. Sometimes your time is support.
We need your time.
Posting and sharing this video is support.
Easy peasy.
It comes in many forms. So let's step out there and support. But I will tell you another example I will give you.
Okay.
This is my hand, okay?
All right.
It's closed.
Okay, wait a minute. Show our hand, my people your hand too.
You got a closed hand.
Okay.
All right? I'm going to put it right here so everybody can see.
Okay.
Now, here is this ticket. All right?
And
there's no way to get this ticket in his hand because it's closed.
It's so closed.
It is closed. So there may be something in this hand, even though it's closed, that you can use.
Okay.
But because it's closed, nothing's getting in.
Nothing.
Because I'm taking nothing out.
Ooh.
You have to make room to receive. So set yourself up to receive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my hand and I'm going to release something that I have to someone else. Okay?
What a concept.
Out. Because if I open up my hand that's full of whatever, some of that's going to be given away because you need to do what? You need to make room to receive other stuff. But as long as it's this, nothing gets in, nothing gets out. Who benefits?
Nobody.
Concept, I say this all the time. I bless because I am blessed, not because I'm looking for a blessing.
Come on.
Okay, because if I give you for your function, your sweets for free, it's because I can afford it, because God has blessed me to do that.
Okay.
I can't do it if I'm not blessed to be able to do that. So
And welcome back to a News You Can Use podcast powered by BNS LLC, sponsored by Reach, Kim Mosby Summers, and Fritchie's Wonders Healthy Place Botanicals. Little in the moment segment, listening, catching up on the last blind spots on The Voice TV show. And this young lady, Kaitlyn, y'all ought to see me over here just through the whole episode of The Voice, just crying and tearing up, just so happy and elated for these young people and these people who getting a chance when one of these coaches, Kelly Clarkson, John Legend, Adam Levine, Blake Shelton, when they hit their buttons, these people's lives are changed. And so I just think about just how amazing that is for people to get opportunities to live, I think, and really just express their dreams. And these are young people. These are people my age and older. And I'm just grateful that I'm living my dreams as well. How are you living your dreams, or are you living your dreams? Peace. Do connect with my brother Yoda on Instagram. That's Yoda Y0DA, the numbers 2018. For original music, do DM him, direct message him. Here I come. Hashtag get down or lay down. Hashtag Star Wars. Hashtag Star Wars fan art. Hashtag Star Wars meme. Hashtag Comic Con 2018. Hashtag eye candy. Hashtag Dallas. Hashtag Dallas, Texas, our hometown. Hashtag Star Wars memes. Hashtag Star Wars geeks. He creates memes for you as well as produce music. Hashtag Dallas music. Hashtag Dallas hip hop artists. Hashtag The Kitchen Studios. Take a listen to a few of his tracks. And these are just posts on his Instagram page.
To admit it, it's just in the beginning was lust. Attempted to cook up the recipe, but we left out one ingredient enough. So we decided to start over. It ain't never really over. If and some maybes, you got me, baby. I know for sure it will never be maybe. We're the true. Girl, you know it's true. I'm in love. You're the perfect prototype. I come home to you every night. I will kiss you every day. Tomorrow as late. I might be one day when we're old. To admit it, it's just in the beginning was lust. Attempted to cook up the recipe, but we left out one ingredient enough. So we decided to start over. It ain't never really over. If and some maybes, you got me, baby. I know for sure it will never be maybe. We're the true. Girl, you know it's true. I'm in love. You're the perfect prototype. I come home to you every night. I will kiss you every day. Tomorrow.
We love you, Sammy Butterfly.
Here I go, putting Dallas on the map again. I know I said I never wanna rap again. Killing everybody with an app again. With an iPad and a sample.
Yoda Music, GM for original music. Yoda Y0DA, the numbers 2018 on Instagram. GM for original music. This is my brother, y'all. For original music.
Here I go, putting Dallas on the map again. I know I said I never wanna rap again. Killing everybody with an app again. With an iPad and a sample. When the beat drop, make your head nod. You listen like my God. Why does Yoda go so hard? From my iPad to your iPod or your iPhone. You really need to leave
DM Yoda for your original music and also animated marketing designs. His Instagram page is Yoda. That's a Y, the number 0. D as in delicious. A as in apple. The numbers 2018 on Instagram. All you gotta do is set up your commercials and email those to melchizedekllc@gmail.com with the money. Frontier Gardner Mutual of Omaha Agency invites you to book her for 1-hour insurance presentations. The power of life insurance, are educating you on your auto and home insurance. Let us set up your businesses, your employees' benefits. Schedule your appointments by filling out the form at frontiergardner.com. That's FRENCHAIREGARDNER.com. And let us discuss your family's businesses and family's future. Fill out the form at frontiergardner.com. That's spelled FRENCHAIREGARDNER.com. Read you this article, Protecting Your Most Valuable Asset in Your Practice, submitted by Frontier Gardner, written and prepared by Mutual of Omaha Insurance Company. Many individuals believe one of their most valuable assets is their home or practice. While those certainly are valuable, for many of us, our biggest asset is the ability to work and earn an income. Everyone who works for a living is familiar with what can happen if they lose their job. Yet the possibility of a serious disability is a risk few seem to consider. According to the Council for Disability Awareness, just over 1 in 4 of today's 20-year-olds will become disabled before they retire. The risk is real. The question is what to do about it. Disability income insurance is designed to replace a portion of the income you lose if you are too sick or too injured to work. That portion is roughly 66% of your yearly income. Skilled individuals frequently play a crucial role in the success of a business. This is particularly true of insurance brokers, offices in which 1 or 2 talented people possess highly specialized skills or acknowledge that other employees do not have. Questions that arise are, how would the rent get paid? The lights stay on? Staff retain salaries, replace the missing employee, continue income into my household for expenses. One strategy many business owners have found valuable is business overhead expense, or BOE. This is a form of disability insurance specifically designed with the business owner's needs in mind. BOE policies are designed to reimburse certain business expenses of the owner while he or she is totally disabled. Typically, they are determined by the fixed expenses included in your taxes each year. This makes documentation easy and allows a business owner to make up lost funds due to tax write-offs and business expenses. The funds provided by the BOE policy helps the business survive during the period of the owner's absence due to disability. Some of the expenses typically covered by a BOE policy include rent, utilities, payments on debt, lease equipment, office supplies, salaries of non-owners, business taxes, workers' compensation, etc. Plans can be designed to provide a significant portion of your regular monthly income, generally 66%, and benefits can be timed to begin according to need. Insurance companies use four main factors when deciding if they will take on the risk of a new policy. Those are occupation, age, health, and income. There are many ways to design a plan that is specific for your situation and many options to choose from. As you are looking into disability plans, you will want to find a company that rates the insurance broker's profession favorably. Each of the four factors may have a large impact on the premiums change, but occupation class is one you can control during the process by knowing where a company rates insurance brokers. Other than paying monthly lump sum benefits for a specific amount of time that you design, disability income policies also could continue to pay benefits during rehabilitation, job retraining, and part-time employment. A survivor benefit would pay a lump sum benefit to your beneficiary if you die during a period of disability. Optional features or riders could be added to most disability income policies at extra cost. These include, but are not limited to, a cost of living adjustment to compensate for inflation, own occupation rider to specialize skilled job definitions, and future insurability options. Nobody wants to think about becoming disabled, but ignoring the risk could result in a catastrophe. Can you afford to miss more than 2 months of work without having to borrow money? Social Security may help pay disability benefits, but it could be a lengthy waiting period. You can tap into your savings, but that will exhaust most workers' savings in about 2 months. Selling your assets is a last resort, but you may not get fair value for assets, and then you will have nothing. Facts from the Social Security Administration Disability Fact Sheet, 2015.
Amber Bookstore LLC. Shop your book. www.amberbookstores.com. We're kicking it with the Tennessee State University alumni. Greeks and Friends Annual Scholarship Days, March 16th, 2019 at the Machinist Hall. Don't get served. Get mad and don't get served. Love. Raise it up so get these things hustle. Attention. The DJ played this song and then came out onto the dance floor to demonstrate the dance, St. Louis dance. Bop. We do not own the rights to any of the music. We want to thank the DJ. Shouts out to the DJ for keeping us jamming the whole night at Tennessee State University's alumni annual scholarship dance.
for the Greeks and Friends. Thank you for allowing Amber Bookstore LLC to participate in your annual dance. We will see you next year at the Machinist Hall in St. Louis, Missouri. For upcoming events where Amber Bookstore LLC be popping up, go to www.amberbookstores.com. That's www.amberbookstores.com. Up next is SIUE Edwardsville.
When you get that rhyme, better my spit one. Let me get that MC8 ball and MJG. Keep spitting that D to the IMV. That's Texas, baby. On the G, that's Memphis, baby. Short dog, that's Oakland, baby. Ain't nothing like Ebony Stacy. My G got locked up, but these girls still know they got to. Give me short dog, UGK. Keep running on the good. Spit gang like Snoop and T.I.P. Pretty girls in the VIP, Someone's almost done. No time to sleep. Jump in your jeep and pump up the funky beat.
Amber Bookstore LLC. Shop your books. www.amberbookstores.com. We're kicking it with the Tennessee State University alumni Greeks and Friends Annual Scholarship Dance, March 16th, 2019 at the Machinist Hall. Watch the Amber Bookstore LLC at Tennessee State University Alumni Greeks and Friends Annual Dance on YouTube. Subscribe to the B and Us LLC YouTube channel.
All right.
Are you a saver or a shopper? And secondly, what is your financial strategies?
All right. My husband is not to hear this.
Oh, she's in trouble.
I am a little of both. And I say that because my husband, and I got this from my mother, my husband knows that if I find a bargain, it's on. Regardless of what is supposed to be saved, it is on. Now, from my mom, what I got from my mom, quote unquote, if it's on sale, buy a lot. If it's on sale, buy a lot. Because you don't know when it's going to be back on sale and if you're going to get that deal again. My daughter asked me yesterday about barbecue sauce. Was it a big sale on barbecue sauce? Well, it really wasn't a big sale. No, not like the sale I had before when I came in the house with 60 bottles of barbecue sauce one time. And my husband's like, why? Oh, never mind. Don't tell me why. It's because it was on sale. So if it's on sale, buy a lot of it. So that's going to ruin the savings no matter what. I don't care what I'm supposed to be saving for. That was a bargain, and I got to have it. But here's a strategy that I just shared with a young lady Friday. And she said, I really love that. One way to save is to not focus on what to save. Don't focus on how much you should save, yet focus on how much to spend. Limit your spending and the savings will come. It made so much sense to me because my daughter came to me on last week and she said, Mom, I need to set a budget. And I said, okay, how much does it take for you to make it in a week? All right, so knowing this, if it says $75 and you still have 35 of that from next week, don't take out another 75, just pick up the difference. So don't worry about my budget is to save X amount of dollars. How about budget what you should spend? So maybe you should only spend 50 a week on blowing it on something and the savings is gonna go. It's gonna stack up.
Does your key values and life mission speak first to your race and then the world, vice versa, or that is not a thought of yours as you live day to day? I don't focus on my race at all. However, we know that that plays a great deal in society. But for me, I don't see black, white, purple, green, Chinese. I don't see that. I see people. I aid people. So for me, I walk in what I'm in for the moment. I don't dwell on what happened behind me or what may happen in front of me, yet I am in the moment with whatever is set before me. If it's a white person sitting in front of me, it's not a white person for me, it's a person. If there is an African sitting in front of me, it's not an African, it's a person. Chinese, it's a person. So for me, I'm in the moment. When you have something that's super important to you, what do you tell yourself to get pumped? How it's going to affect somebody else. So to pump me to do what I have to do, how pumped is it going to be for this person to receive it? If it's something that involves somebody else, I'm focused on more of the smile and the excitement that I'm going to give. And that alone puts me on a natural high. When you have something that, I just asked that. Name 5 people that you know that embody instrumental traits children should emulate. First of all, I really believe that your parents, your mother and your father and your grandparents should have something really foundational legacy to leave for you. And legacy doesn't have to be used or waited for death. We know what legacy is. So your legacy is what you're doing now, and it carries on when you're gone. But my dad was my ultimate number one supporter in a lot of ways in my cooking. He's always supported my cooking and saying, you should have a cookbook. If there's a dish now, if I make rice, gravy, and cube steak, my dad comes to mind, and he's not on this earth anymore, but every single time. So I think your parents, you should have a great support from your parents that you can actually lean, depend, and talk to. Your grandparents, I think your spiritual walk, you should have someone in your life that is excellent to be able to even put you in your place when you're wrong. If you don't have somebody that can put you in your place, if you're a yay man, I do something wrong, you're like, yeah, girl, it's okay. Or I say something I should not have said, yeah, it's okay. That person doesn't need to be in your life. I need somebody that can discipline me. I have some good girlfriends that'll tell me, now, you know you were wrong. Come on. You know you shouldn't have said that. Oh, yeah, I have my downfalls. You know you shouldn't have done that. Oh, that wasn't working. You shouldn't be thinking like that. So let's give up the yay man and get some people in there will check you. If they're not checking you, if everybody is about you, something is wrong. So parents, a spiritual person, someone that's going to check you. My sister is like, I love her to death. Shout out, Manyan. What's up, Manyan? You know, you need some good support in that area as well, sibling-wise. I think you need a good support on the sibling side. And then let's talk about that spouse.
And I know everybody's not married, but that should be somebody you can lean, depend on, and go to for everything. You should be able to laugh with that person, cry with that person, go off on that person, get going off on, and still come out smelling like a rose. 31 years, August 27th. So
congratulations to y'all, for real. That's a really beautiful.
Thank you. Yes.
That's a whole nother interview, y'all. Name 5 people that you know that are powerhouses in their industries.
I want to shout my husband out.
Hey, husband.
I really do, Braylon. I want to shout him out because
what's his name?
Braylon.
Shouts out to Braylon.
Yes. My husband is in the field, and I'm just going to call it the work field. He supports our family like none other. And if you don't have somebody in your corner, ladies, reading a book on the cover ain't gonna cut it.
Ooh.
That's why a lot of y'all still single. Okay, let me go on. Because you want physique, and you want the beauty and the handsome and the style, and girl, he wear this and his shoes be that, and you have not taken not one moment to get to know that person because he didn't fit the criteria, or she's not built at that coat bottom figure that you want, so you're gonna always be single. Okay, let's go back to he's a great supporter. There is nothing that he is going to allow my family to go without. We are spoiled. I'm a product of a spoiled child. My father released me, and my spoilers didn't go anywhere. I just changed partners. So even though he supports the family, the children, we don't want for anything. We're not crazy, or we know better. Like, we're not gonna go ask. I'm not gonna go ask and put me in a new house tomorrow. But within reason, my husband definitely blesses our family. He supports like crazy. So if you don't have that great support system there, oh my God, that to me is a powerhouse for me. As far as other powerhouses, I think that these women that are out here hitting the pavement under entrepreneurship, ladies, hats off to you. We are doing this thing out here. And as a woman, I'm speaking about a woman, but me and you all, there's some awesome men out here that are doing some awesome things. Hats off to you all that are doing what you are supposed to do. So there are several industries that are out there that are doing some things, and I just can't hit them all. But when you have that support in your life, you have it all. Ashe.
And tell us what's your website and your business name.
Okay, business name, because I do not have a website.
Okay, so how do we contact you?
I am on Facebook as Kim Mosby Summers.
That's Kim Mosby, Mosby Summers, plural.
Summers, as in the seasons with an S. Kim Mosby Summers, and that's on Facebook. On Instagram, I am under Treating, TREAN_U_sweet, SWEET. Treating You Sweet on Instagram. And that's really pretty much it. And I'll tell you why. I've never wanted, this is so funny, I've never wanted to be an entrepreneur. Never. I'm just doing me. So funny. To say I'm an entrepreneur is like, I love to cook and bake, and I love to do this, that, and the other. And it's because of me chasing my happiness. It's the things that make me happy, and it turned into something else.
I mean, that's really super beautiful for you to be living in your passions. That's where I'm. That's where I am at. Exactly. I was selling insurance, and I was selling y'all car insurance and auto and home and life insurance. But it turned out to not be my passions anymore. I've grown and I've changed. So now I just want to educate you on the power of life insurance. Like, I just want to do a presentation of your insurance. I don't want to. So it's all about moving in your passions and doing things that you love.
That's a mouthful. I have people that are doing things and it's unsuccessful in the level that they want it, and I'll tell you why. Ask yourself, is what I am doing purpose or passion? There's a difference, and the outcome will be different. Purpose and passion. That's a whole nother. I did a Facebook on that, and I had the people coming in. We had a really great time on that, because what you're destined to do may work. You know, it has to work. So just because you love something and it's what you call my passion doesn't mean that's your purpose to be totally successful in what it is you're trying to do. So I have passions and I have purpose.
Me too.
Okay?
You better get you some. better know what yours is.
Okay.
Better figure it out. Because you know what, for real, what I've learned, and I feel like I've come to the place where we chose our purposes before the foundations of the world. We knew when we was going to be, because I feel like we've always been on the planet, because we're souls and spirits, so we've always been on the planet. So I think when we come to this human form, I feel like before we were born, we chose whatever our purpose was going to be. But I think we forget. I think life and challenges and things happen, and we forget what it is. I want to shout out everyone and say thank you so much for everyone who are tuning in on our Facebook Live pages.
Thank you.
We can't scroll up and look at and list everybody. You can't. We have been trying before I end the recording. I will allow Kim to shout out everybody that's listening, because we do appreciate you for listening to our Facebook live pages. Make sure you go and download this episode once it's published. Search for the podcast at A News You Can Use podcast. Do go and listen to the previous episodes of A News You Can Use podcast. You can also be a sponsor, just like Kim Mosby Summers of Reach has chosen to be. Just inbox us either on Facebook or Instagram. We do not own the music. We are grateful for you for submitting your positive music. We do play your music on the News You Can Use podcast. So we want to introduce you and share your positive music with the world. This platform is for promoting and highlighting your Black businesses. I just want to for a little bit, because I'm so proud and I saw her come on. Want to shout out my sister, Dr. Tamara Pizzoli. Super proud of her. Of the English Schoolhouse, one of her books, the Tallulah Tallulah and the Tooth CEO Fairy, has been picked up by a publisher, Simon & Schuster. But not on beyond that, it has been picked up for a movie deal. So we twerking and celebrating with our sister, Dr. Tamara Pizzoli. Shouts out all the way from St. Louis to Italy, Rome. Go buy her books, www.theenglishschoolhouse.com. Shop locally with Amber Bookstores, www.amberbookstores, that's plural.com. We will be at SIUE Edwardsville at 601 James Thornton on March 19th for the Women's Month free event sponsored by Eugene Redmond. Do come out and support us. We have books, and we sell racks on racks on racks of books. And you can buy your books online at www.amberbookstores.com. Do join our sponsor, Kim Mosby Summers, at Reach Fellowship 2019. Reach is an acronym meaning rendering encouragement and capturing hearts. And she's having her annual fellowship 2019 on Saturday, June 29th at 3:30 p.m. Put that in your calendars at the Dr. Charles M. Roach Legacy Center. That is at 11015 Old Halls Ferry Road in St. Louis, Missouri, 63136 here in the county. The tickets are $35, which includes the shirt that she is wearing right now, or without a shirt is $30. The t-shirts are sold separately for $15. Your tickets do include programs, the program book, dinner, and the dessert buffet, and a gift bag for the first 150 people. There are 200 seats available. We're super excited. Get your pens out. Write down Kim Summers' phone number so you can go buy your tickets right now at 3. Well, don't call us right now. We're let me take that. Don't call us right now. We're Facebook Live and you'll interrupt our video. But anyway, but do call Kim Summers at 314-303-9088. Again, that's Kim, Kim Summers, like the breeze, easy breezy Summers, Summers, at 314-308-9088. You also can connect with her on
303.
Oh, that's not right.
Yep, you said 8. 303-9088.
Thank you.
All right.
Say it again.
314-303-9088.
Her speakers will be Christy Danielle Nielsen, Mind Your Business, Erica Crenshaw, Beldaris. Shout out to Beldaris. She's super talented. She's a violinist. Kathy Archie of Dream, Blessed Without Words, Mime Ministry. Jamila Moon Jackson, she's going to be the photographer. And Taryn Walton, she's our special guest. And Sierra Rivers, our minister. So definitely get your tickets for the June 29th annual event. We're super excited. I'm going to go for my first time. So I'm excited to experience this. Also, she has a fundraiser coming up this weekend that we want you to come out physically or just cash app us some money. You know, if you can't show up, cash app us some money with some sponsorships for these dinners. So that is taking place. I wrote it down. March 23rd at the 907 Dance Studio, and that's taking place here in St. Louis, Missouri, in the county at 7213B, as in beautiful, North Lindbergh, and that's in St. Louis, Missouri. So you can get $10 plates and dessert. She has her sponsors have allowed us to have a lot of promotions. Yes. So when you come and buy your lunches on the 23rd. What time is it at?
It's at 12 o'clock until 4 o'clock.
12 to 4. That's this Saturday from 12 to 4. And mention T-Seed at T-S-E-E-D Executive Production. And that's for what?
That is buy a dinner and get a $5 dessert for free. That's for the first 10 people.
First 10 people.
The first 10 that mention, you have to mention T-Seed Executive Productions.
And then you had another one from
Paula Itini of Mood to Travel.
So what do you got to say? Mood to Travel. Mention that. And get what?
That would buy one plate, get the second plate free. That's 2 of those. Okay, so those are right now the sponsors for that. But I do have sponsors that have jumped on board, and that's Tanya Graham of, I believe this is Carp Dim Events. She has sponsored one young lady for June 29th. Carla, which is Koala Bear on Facebook, and she sponsored 2 young ladies. And Erica Crenshaw is sponsoring all of you all. Every woman that goes, because she is putting something inside of the gift bag from Paparazzi.
So thank you to the Reach sponsors. Then we're going to thank a News You Use sponsor.
Thank you.
Kim Mosby Summers.
Thank you so much. I appreciate this and thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you for staying and hanging out with a News You Can Use podcast. We're going to get out of here. We all got other stuff. I know y'all busy and y'all attention span is short. So we get out of here. This is probably, what I'm going to do is break this up, and this will be 2 episodes. So look for this being the 15th and the 16th episodes of a News You Can Use podcast. Continue to support us financially, talking about the podcast and the Reach organization, because we do need your financial support so that we can continue to do our works and serve you.
Yeah, and just so you know, Reach is a nonprofit organization, okay? So that is why it is extremely important to pour into this. It is nonprofit.
Real talk. I'm gonna give y'all one more quote. And let's see. I was gonna give a quote. It's kind of marketing driven, but the quote is, there are 3 responses to a piece of design: yes, no, and wow. Wow is the one to aim for. So the quote is, there are 3 responses to a piece of design: yes, no, and wow. And wow is the one to aim for, and that is quoted by Milton Glaser. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna play a little bit of music. We thank you. Where you grab your phone so we can say out loud who's been on the video. So I want to thank Rhonda Coco Moore Ross, Dr. Tamara Pizzoli. Peace and blessings to Niambe Muhammad. What's up, Stania Riley, Twisted Accessories. Peace and blessings to El Salvador Cortez. What's up, Naomi Campbell, Flower House in Pittsburgh. Peace and blessings to Sherelle Reed Granderson. Peace and blessings to Robert Miner. Go get your detergent from him at the what's the thing? The flea market. That's the flea market. Peace, Faye Walker. We love you. Peace and blessings to you, Brandon, for showing us love. India.
Thank you.
Hey, India. She has a vision board event coming soon, so check that out. She has artsy stuff. Peace and blessings to Flower. Want to shout Flower out. Flower Omega Outcast. She is acting in a play, so go watch her perform at the play Raisin in the Sun.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Peace and blessings to Kim Cherry, Nancy, and that was a good one. Nathaniel Jordan. May 4th, you guys. Nathaniel Jordan, the Minister of Wellness. He will be our keynote lecturer on May 4th at Harris Stowe. I definitely want you to come and get your tickets from me or Chris or online. We're on Eventbrite. On May 4th, the end of spring solstice health fair and seminar. We are still looking for vendors and sponsorships. That's May 4th at Harris Stowe University. And then also the other event I want to mention is on October 12th through the 13th. Shouts out to Chris Simpson and Dr. Janita. St. Louis Natural Hair and Black Culture Expo. I want to invite you out to that. That's going to be downtown at the Holiday Inn. Yes, ma'am. We got $5 tickets on our Facebook page. Up until June. We're looking for stylists, barbers, sponsors, vendors, makeup artists, models. We need you. Email us at stlbhnce@yahoo.com. I'll try to remember to put that in the show notes.
Alrighty. All right, guys. So we've had some wonderful viewers. Matt Porter, thank you for tuning in. Sheila Jones, thank you, dear. Joyce Ruggs Smith, thank you for tuning in. Matthew, I hope you enjoyed the topic so far. Herman, thank you so much for taking time out of your day. Paula, thank you for your love, support as always. Thank you for tuning in. Francine, hey, I hope that you're doing well with your healing process. Thanks for tuning in. Demetria, thank you. Patrice, thank you as well. You guys have been awesome. Brenda, thank you for tuning in. Erica, much love, lady. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, Patrice, it has been interesting. Thank you. James Witherspoon, hey, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Jatan, hi, dear. I want to thank all of you. Lorraine, all the way from California. Thank you for tuning in, Sharon. I appreciate the love and support. You always are shouting me out. I appreciate it. Susan Tabers, thank you, dear. Lisa Cooksey Cannon, thank you for always supporting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Greg Cunningham, good to see you. Also, Shirley Deer, hi, love, hi, how are you? And Charlene, I look forward to that phone call. Appreciate seeing you today. Cassandra Washington, it's been good, lady. Thank you. It's been nice to see all of you all take time out to actually sit with us. Carmelita Montgomery, hey dear Laverne Banks, I'm sorry. No cakes today, Laverne. Good that you were here though. Octavia, thank you for tuning in as well. You guys have shown out in record.
Yeah, they did. I'm so grateful.
Thank you so much. And there's Tanya, who actually was that support sponsorship. Thank you for that, lady. I appreciate it. Lorraine, thank you. Thank you. Alicia Stafford, hey, love. How's work today out there? Thank you, guys. Carla, hi, how are you? Beverly Poe, love, I do have those tickets, so we'll get together on that. And thank you, Pastor Pamela Dillon. Thanks for tuning in. Beatrice Williams, good seeing you. Sharita Carter, thank you. Christine Marble, one of my supporters, will share. Thank you so much.
Hallelujah to the sharers.
Nisha, thank you. It's family. Tyra, oh my goodness. Hey, Pepper Chef. Michelle Sellers, oh my goodness. When I say we'll share everything to death, I look forward to just seeing you share. Thank you for coming on board. Brandis, Renee, Gretchen Jones, Tracy Rhodes, Willie Grove, thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully I can see you guys on this Saturday for the fundraiser. Come and get your plate, guys. Come and support me just a little bit more. Come out Saturday, 7213B North Lindbergh, okay? Again, $10 will get you a plate, and $5 extra will get you one of the minimum desserts, but it will go up a little bit. So just come out and see what we have, all right?
Give your cash app.
Cash app is $, letter REACHU. I'm sorry, $2, letter REACHU. That would be to reach you. That if you want to actually prepay your plate and make sure you got there, because if you come at 4 o'clock, there may not be anything. If I'm as blessed as I feel like I am, I am not planning on having nothing but the utensils.
Come on now.
So don't wait till last minute. Cash out me to prepay your plate, all right? Thank you so much.
And then, so if you want to continue to support a News You Can Use podcast, our cash app is $BEANDUS LLC. You also can go on PayPal, paypal.me/friendshare. So that's PAYPAL.me/FRENCHAIRE. Download the free Anchor app, and you can listen to all of the episodes of A News You Can Use podcast. It's free. You also, I would love for y'all to download the app and actually leave us voice messages in response to what's been heard. And you can contribute monthly on the Anchor app. If you donate or contribute $9.99, as a creator, I do receive 13% more of your donations. And we're just grateful for you for tuning in again to another A News You Use podcast episode sponsored by Kim Mosby Summers of Reach. And want to thank our other sponsors, Frenchie's Wonders Healthy Place Botanicals. You can shop healthy brands and essential oils, cannabis, CBD oils, hemp oils, teas for losing weight, products for your health.
St. Louis dropping, popping.
Black bodies on the line. Let the creator elevate your mind.
New hits like this.
Strike 3, you're out, no mistake. That's the way the pitch break. My old man, sleeping in his
The Redemption Song by V. Nelson.
sometimes grumbling and complaining, but always keeping on. A garden of fragrant flowers. Then you, woman, child,
Last poet, you know it.
flowering garden of my heart, and my heart open to you.
Pick it up at your local
Like
neighborhood
a stream
stores.
flowing out. Black woman, I want to create a beautiful world for you, black woman. A world of beauty for beautiful you. A world where black women can bathe, naked and unashamed in gentle streams. A world where poetry is you, black woman, bathing in gentle rhythmic waves. I will create, until I create that world for you, black woman. You smiling, the beginning of all things, like the sea caressed by moving fingers. If ever there was a beginning, it was you. Smiling waves moving in soft geometric patterns, forms blending into the subtle perfection of your body, glistening with crystal droplets of love's water and smiling, even in tears. The waves come gently at times, but even the sea is made rough by the angry moon, and you are sometimes sadness, trying to harness that moon, but the sea is alive in your eyes. And the perfection of
David Nelson, Redemption Songs, Last Poet.
like you, smiling. I want to create a beautiful world for you, black woman. A world of beauty for beautiful you. A world where black women can bathe, naked and unashamed in gentle streams. A world where poetry is you, black woman, bathing in gentle rhythmic waves. I will create, until I create that world for you, black woman.
Check this out. Yo, them beats is poppin'. Check this out. St. Louis' very own hit record release. Love Song. By JCD, rap artist. Yeah, he's fat. Check this out. From MIDT Records, B&B Productions. Pick it up at your local neighborhood store. Sound.
We want to thank Villa T, the musician who submitted his music to be played on a News You Can Use podcast. Submit your positive music on Instagram, our Facebook, the B and Us LLC pages, or email it to melchizedekllc@gmail.com. That's melchizedekllc.com. Up next is Villa T, Amazing Grace, music by Richie Villa T. And welcome back to the News You Can Use podcast. Did you know that your support keeps this podcast alive, keep episodes getting recorded, new content created, researched? Just gives me the power and the energy to continue to create more news you can use. Time that the hours per episode and per marketing sessions that I spend creating this for you takes away from me participating in any other income-driven activities. So your support is needed to sustain future episodes of the News You Can Use podcast, and also for leveling up, because I want to make this better for you. I have a logo getting worked up for you and connecting with other vendors so that we can really just be set up just like when I talk about sponsorship, we can set up just like the radio stations do. The radio stations come and they show up, they set up a whole music DJ, have a DJ to attract business to your to drive clients and customers to your store or your physical location. And that's the whole point of the News You Can Use podcast. And so your support is needed. You can contribute monthly by clicking the support this podcast button on the Anchor app. When you give $9.99 monthly, I get, as the creator, get 13% more per dollar. So I'm really grateful for you, and continue to give and show your support and love. Thank you. Engage. Let's connect. Ujamaa Cooperative Economics.